Hello, Flosstube. Thanks for watching my first Flosstube video. For those who watched it, it was super fun to film and to start interacting a little bit. My second Flosstube video will be up sometime this weekend, but today I have a short little Flosstube extra, as I have learned they are called, that is going to be a little bit of a haul. So if you follow me on Instagram, which is the same username as here on YouTube, you may have seen in my stories today that I took a little trip over to Ye Old Cross Stitchery, and I will, as I'm talking about this, I will put some pictures right here on the screen so that you can see it's the same pictures from my Instagram. So I took about a 40-minute drive from where I live in Philly to Bristol, PA, which is where Ye Old Cross Stitchery is located, and I got to check out the store and do some shopping. It was super fun. It's this teeny little shop, and it is just crammed full of like everything that you could possibly need. So the main thing that was on my list was floss of a variety of different types. I'll show you what I ended up picking up in a minute. But you'll see in the pictures that they have these really cool cabinets that are just full of all different types of floss. So they have like every color of DMC, every color of Classic Color Works, Weeks Dye Works, like anything that you can imagine. They have like every single color of. So it was super fun digging through those and looking through those and pulling the colors that I needed for some upcoming projects. And they also have some linens, so I was able to grab a couple of those and also find a couple of patterns that I was looking for. So super fun to just browse. I will definitely be taking another trip out there at some point once I have so much stuff right now. I don't know when it will be, but it's a cool place and I would love to go back. And I'm hoping to also be able to show you a couple other local needlework shops that are a little bit closer, but maybe some other ones in that same kind of driving range from where I live. So anyway, it was super fun. And so this Flosstube Extra is going to be a haul video of what I got while I was there, with apologies for kind of not great lighting because I had to wait till both of my kids were kind of settled, and so that the teenage pounding up and down the stairs and slamming of bedroom doors was finished with before I recorded this. So hopefully it stays quiet-ish while we're recording. All right, so on to the haul. So this is the bag that I got from the shop. I'm just gonna dump everything out because it's a paper bag and I'm gonna minimize the crinkle. So here comes the crinkle. Oof. All right, that was not too bad. Nothing else in there. I just noticed this is super cute. There's this little freebie chart tucked in here. I probably shouldn't show you the whole chart. Oh wait, it's a free design. You can go online, so that's fine. So yeah, this is super cute Bent Creek Designs freebie that was just tucked into the bag. Adorable. All right, so here's what I got. Kind of went a little. I got a good amount of stuff. Okay, so the two patterns that I picked up are both with a needle and thread Bender Gervais patterns. A lot of the time will try and find patterns in PDF version if I can, and these ones I think are only available, in hard copy. So I went ahead and picked them up in the store while I was there. So I've been looking at this one a lot, and I was not so sure about it, and it's been growing on me over the season. I'm not going to stitch it right now. I'm kind of moving past the Christmas stitching at this point in the season, but I really like it. It's really cute. So I think I'm going to hang on to this one for next year. So I picked that one up, and they just have like bins and bins and bins full of every pattern and designer imaginable. Oh, my cat is coming to say hello. Let's try and avoid that, making it into the, oh, nope, here she is. Okay, there she goes. The other one I got was another Bender Gervais with a needle and thread. It's this one, Seasons of the Heart, Spring into Summer, and it's a booklet that includes 4 patterns, one for each season. So here on the cover, you can see spring, summer, sorry, bringing it into the camera, trying to keep the cat off again, autumn, and winter. So I'm really into like seasonal series right now. I don't know why. It's a new thing that has caught my attention. So I was excited to pick that one up. Let's do fabric next. So I picked up 4 cuts of fabric. And you can get larger cuts in the store while you're there if you want, but I just picked up the pre-cut stuff that they had. So I got this 28 count Lugana in mushroom. I'm not gonna take them out of the packages yet until I have a plan for them. I got this, this is 36 count Edinburgh linen in Winter Moon, which I think is potentially like my favorite super light neutral. This is what my tapestry piece that I showed in my last Flosstube is on. This is Picture This Plus. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I will move the camera at some point to where I stop tapping it. I tried to move it, at least so it's not on the table this time, but it's still near enough that in trying to keep the cat away, I keep bumping the stand. Anyway, this is 40 count pewter. Picture This Plus. And then this is also Picture This Plus, and it is 40 count murmur. So I got those. They're all, I think they're all 13 by 18. Yep, they're all 13 by 18 cuts. Okay, and then mainly what I got was this massive pile of floss. So let me try and show you what I got. Separate it out a little bit here. So I got some the Gentle Art pieces, threads. This is all stuff that I picked out, or I had a list going in that was threads needed for kitting up some upcoming projects that I have planned for 2024, which I will also tell you about at some point. I'm probably going to have that video, this video, the plans for 2024 video, will probably like kind of bookend the Flosstube number 2, which is coming up soon. So there'll be a little, can't think of a word, like a flurry of videos coming from you, or coming from me to you in the next, I don't know, few days. Which I think seems to be kind of a typical thing for this time of year, just kind of the way it goes. So I'm trying to separate these out by brand a little bit. Okay, I think I have got them. Okay, so let's start with DMC. So these are the DMCs I picked up. Again, these are all for, I went through like, in the video about 2024 plans, I'll show you the spreadsheet that I use to keep track of like what I already have in stash and what I'm thinking about doing, like what I'm thinking about for my upcoming starts, I guess. So these are all threads that are needed for the patterns that are in my like potential upcoming starts for 2024, or at least like the next set of potential upcoming starts. I'll show you. We'll talk about it when we do that video. So I just picked up a bunch of DMCs. I do go through my like boxes of DMCs that I have and make sure I don't already have the colors. Sometimes I screw that up and end up with a duplicate, but for the most part, that prevents me from duplicating. So this is 581, and again, the colors might be a little off, but it's a really pretty green color. I got some browns here. So good old 3371, which is a nice dark brown. And then 3021, which is a slightly lighter, maybe like a little grayer brown. And then in the reds, I got 355, which is a nice kind of like traditional red. And then I got 3830, which is maybe slightly pinker. Again, not the best of lighting. And 301. And then 3064, which is more pink, kind of blush maybe. And then I've got 3046, which is like a light goldish, wheatish color. And then I've got 648, which is sort of like a pewter silver. 644. Maybe like a little warmer than 648. I don't know if you can see well. Oh, slide them up. And last but not least for DMC 523. So these are not all, they're kind of pretty together, but they're not all, I don't think they're all from the same pattern. So the other thing I have to do, or that I've started doing the last couple of days, is started kitting up some of the potential upcoming projects. So I'm gonna work on that after I show you guys this stuff and put those with the projects. Oh my gosh. the camera. It's, you know why it is? It's because I had to plug my phone in, which is what I record on right now, because the battery was getting really low. So I keep hitting the cord because it's running like right next to my chair. So then next I will show you the week's dye works that I got. So I got Fathom, which I already have, but I needed it for a different project, and so I just decided to get another one. I got Onyx, Grapevine, Teal Frost, Graphite. This one is Kudzu. I don't know if that's how you say that. Kudzu, I think it is. Bordeaux, which I also have for another project, but I wanted the separate ones. And then Cinnabar. Again, super pretty all together, but not all for the same project. All right, I had to pause you for a minute because the teenagers were noisily moving about the house again. Teenage boys, I tell you. Probably the girls do it too. I don't know, I only have boys. I also missed one week's dye works, which is Red Rocks, which is sort of in between the Bordeaux and the Cinnabar. More of like a true red as compared to the darker Bordeaux, I guess I would say. Oh, stuff's falling off the edge of the table. Doing great. Okay. There's just a piece of fabric. It's okay, we're fine. Then I've got some classic color works. So these ones I've got Weeping Willow. I got Bamboo. Honeycomb. This one is super, super pretty. Like golden yellow. That's a really pretty color. These are all super pretty. Who am I kidding? I love all the floss, but I really love that yellow. Yellow used to be my favorite color, and pink. Now I'm shifting more towards green, but ooh, that's a pretty yellow. Cherry Cobbler. Apple Fritter. I actually have I think I have a gentle art thread also called Apple Fritter that to show you. Red Tennessee Red Clay, which is pink, but I don't know, I've never looked at red clay in Tennessee, so maybe it's actually pink. Who knows? If you're from Tennessee and you know, or you've been there, you can let me know. Barn Door, just like a rustier, kind of faded red. And then this is Roasted Chestnut, which is, as you would imagine, more brown. And then Cappuccino, which is sort of like a pinky brown. So those are the classic colorworks. And then last but not least, I think these are all the gentle art threads. Some of them are from the Simply Shaker collection, and some are from the Simpler Threads collection. Sue from the Simpler Threads collection got these three, which are maple syrup, cherry bark, and moss. And in the store, everything is organized by the number, but they have these really helpful sheets on every cabinet that matches up the number and the name so that you can find them. So like the drawers are all by number, and the floss is in the drawers by number, but then you can, if you only, because I only brought the names of the colors I need with me, I didn't bring the numbers. Now I know. Now I will do that before I get there and put them in order to make my life easier. But it wasn't too bad because I could just look up like maple syrup and it would tell me on their chart that that was 0440, and then I could find it in the drawer. So I cannot for the life of me remember if the other local needle shop that I go to that has tons and tons of fibers, I cannot remember what order theirs are in. I think theirs are also numerical, but theirs are like hanging, so you can also see the colors, whereas these are in drawers. Anyway. So then from the Simply Shaker ones, I have Wood Trail, which is 7066. I have, this one is folded up and stapled, but it is Baked Clay. And then I've got Straw Bonnet, which is a very pretty color. I've got Antique Rose, Old Red Paint. I thought I had another Apple Fritter. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just Maybe I ordered one. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, then I have Mountain Mist, and this one is Aged Pewter. Oh, I'm ripping the tag. Okay, I'm gonna leave it stapled. This is Aged Pewter. Put it this way. It's a little bit more like silvery compared to this one. I don't know if you can really see it with the lighting, and I think it's potentially more variegated. Can't really tell. And then last but not least, there is Blackboard. So those are the threads that I got from the Gentle Art. So yeah, it was a super fun trip. I was able to get most of what I needed. I think the only thing I couldn't find there was like one specific color of Valdani thread that was called for in a particular pattern. So I have to order that. And they didn't have all of the colors that I wanted of fabrics. So I have to do, I don't know, I have to figure out what I'm going to do first plan-wise, and then I'll know what fabrics I actually need and match everything up, which is, as I said, what I've been working on. But this is what I got. I'm pretty pleased with this haul, and I had a really nice little afternoon driving out there and listening to some podcasts in the car and spending some time digging through beautiful stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I would love to see your local needle shop and hear about where your favorite places are to shop. If you are either a local shopper or an online shopper, I would love to hear about your favorite places to go or places that you've been on trips or anything like that. I just think it's fun to hear about different spots. So I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I'm about to have a great weekend, getting ready for New Year's, and I will see you this weekend. Next up will be probably Flosstube number 2, which will become before my 2024 plans. But thanks for watching, especially if you made it this far to the end of the video, and I will see you soon. Bye.